Lana, your bodyguard's already taken the bait. Soon he'll help me take the Stewart family from you. Once it's done, I'll make sure you're gone from this world. You can hear me.
My name's Lana. I'm the eldest daughter of the Stewarts. The Stewarts rose through illegal trade, so we had many enemies. My life was never easy. After an accident, I lost my hearing and my voice. Steven is my bodyguard. He's everything to me. I love him. He promised me that if we survived 100 attempts on our lives together, he'd give me a chance. Tonight is the 99th.
Miss Stewart, it's a dead end.
What?
You can't escape now! Die! Check!
I'm still alive. Where am I? My head hurts. Steven? Where's Steven?
Hey, Steven, you're here.
Yeah.
You're all right.
I can hear. Steven's okay. Thank goodness.
Lana isn't so lucky. She has a concussion with a blood clot in her brain. We don't know what the long-term effects will be yet. You are the heir of the Payne family. You risked everything to protect your true love, Mona. Your true love, Mona. You hid your identity and become her sister's bodyguard, and still failed to protect her. She got badly hurt. She nearly died this time. Steven, you've crossed the line.
What? Steven is the heir of the Payne family? He pretended to be my bodyguard to protect my father's illegitimate daughter, Mona.
You have no idea. For the past 5 years, Steven has been parading around with this woman, stirring up trouble. He said something about dating her if they survive 100 times. They've lured out most of the Stewart family's enemies. Once Lana's out of the picture, Mona will automatically become the sole heir of the Stewart family. That's killing 2 birds with 1 stone. This is a perfect plan.
The Stewart family business was built by my grandfather and my mother. Steven, are you trying to snatch it away for Mona?
No. She can't die yet. She has to survive to protect Mona until all the Stewart's enemies are dealt with.
Steven's such a great actor. He was just plotting her death a second ago, and now he's holding her.
Cut it out.
Relax. She can't hear us anyway. Besides, even if she heard us, what can she do? She loved Steven so much. She could have given way to Mona.
Miss Stewart, don't worry. I've taken care of everyone who hurt you. We made it through this time. Just one more, and we can be together.
In the past, whenever I got hurt, Steven would get furious and go after whoever did it. I thought he went that far to make them pay because he loved me so much. Turns out, all this were for another woman. Steven, I don't want to be with you anymore.
Is she avoiding me? Miss Stewart, does it hurt? I'm sorry. I failed to keep you safe.
I'm okay, as long as you're safe and here with me. I feel no pain.
She She always tried to get closer in the past. Why not this time?
Oh no, Steven. Miss Mona's here.
Miss Stewart, I've got a call. I have to take this.
Miss Stewart, I know this isn't fair to you, but your sister saved Steven. It's fate. You have to accept it. Get some rest.
I never knew the world I could adhere could be this sharp and cruel. Steven, Mona saved you, yet I'm the one who paid the price? No way, I won't accept it.
Steven! Steven, did Lana get attacked again? The Stewards has so many enemies, it's terrifying.
Miss Mona, I've taken care of the enemies. They won't hurt you.
This time it's fine. But what about next time? Lana can't hear or speak. She can take the lead. Dad wants me to lead the Stewards. When the time comes, the enemies will come after me. I'm scared.
Miss Mona, I won't let it happen. Trust me.
Is that true, Steven?
Yeah, I promise you'll take over the Stewart family safely, without any threats. You'll be safe.
Really? You're the best, Steven. Steven, if I take over the family, what about Lana?
Miss Mona, success always comes with sacrifices and pain. I believe Miss Lana would also be willing to support you.
Steven, you think I'd give my support to Mona? In your dreams?
Oh, take this with you. I'll feel better that way.
You actually gave that good luck charm to Mona.
This girl's amazing. She's been doing this all the way up. This is 1,000 steps.
I wonder what she's praying for. That's amazing devotion.
Sir, there's someone I really care about. He does a very dangerous job and I worry for him. I just want a good luck charm to keep him safe and healthy.
A good luck charm? Steven, you're a bodyguard, and you actually believe in this?
This charm really works. Ever since I've had it, I've never been hurt.
Steven, you weren't hurt because I protected you every time. But not anymore. Because I'm done with you. Mr. Reed Sr., it's me, Lana.
Lana, you can talk?
Mr. Reed Sr., does Grandpa's deal with the Reed family still hold?
Of course, Lana. My son's been waiting for you.
Joe has been waiting for me?
Absolutely. Your family saved us once. And you saved Joe. You'll always have our gratitude. Even if you don't marry Joe, he'll always be there to protect you. Also, don't mind his legs. He's actually...
I'll marry him. But first, I need to arrange my grandma's transfer to another nursing home. In 7 days, when the engagement party's ready, come get me.
Come get who? Who's speaking?
I was watching something.
Miss Stewart, let's go to an auction today. You've been through a lot. You should go relax.
I'm badly injured, and instead of resting, you want me to go to an auction? Steven, let's see what you're up to at the auction.
Lana, you're here. Bitch. Steven, you're here too? Steven, someone left this at my door yesterday. Do you think our family's enemies are targeting me now?
Looks like we need to speed things up. Don't worry, Miss Mona. I won't let anyone hurt you. Miss Lana, I'll grab us a spot.
Lana, your bodyguard's already taken the bait. Soon he'll help me take the Stewart family from you. Once it's done, I'll make sure you're gone from this world. You can hear me.
Miss Lana, I found a spot. Let's go.
I almost forgot. That bitch is deaf. How could she hear me?
The auction starts now. Let's start with our first item. A limited vintage from Elmer Winery, opening at $1 million.
1.2 million.
10 million.
Sir, trying to steal someone's love isn't very classy. This wine is not worth 10 million.
Can't help it. Miss Lana was a little shaken earlier, so I'm buying her favorite wine to calm her down.
Everyone says Miss Lana lives in luxury and spends a lot. Now I see it for myself. The wine's worth at most 2 million, but it was sold for 10. Being rich must be nice. I'm jealous.
What's there to envy? The Stewart family makes money from arms deal. They profit from war and show it off to everybody. This usually doesn't end well.
The Stewarts have long shifted from weapons to regular manufacturing. Even now, people still resent us. Steven, you really went all out to help Mona.
Next up, the second item. A wooden hairpin of a Thoria Dynasty princess.
10 million.
An artifact unearthed from the trade road.
10 million.
An ice green jade bangle.
10 million. 10 million. 10 million.
Congratulations to Miss Lana for spending 900 million to take all 99 items.
900 million? Is she buying out the whole auction?
Well, she's the heiress of the Stewarts. She's rich beyond measure, and she's proud of it.
Steven, all that money is painful to watch. Spending the 900 million now means I'll have 900 million less.
Miss Mona, the nail that sticks out gets hammered down.
Oh, I get it now. The higher profile you are, the faster the troublemakers show themselves.
Whatever you like, I'll get it for you, no matter the price.
So, he was using me as a target.
Steven, you're so smart. It also means Lana will have to suffer more. Lana, you're so lucky. I'm so envious. Lana, once your bodyguard handles all the enemies, everything you have will be mine.
Up next is the 100th item of this auction, and the final piece. A pigeon blood ruby necklace. Queen Irene of Eldridge has worn this to several state banquets, opening at $10 million.
Steven, don't get this for her. I want it.
All right. I won't go after what you like.
11 million. Today, the Reed family announced their eldest son's wedding will be in 7 days. As long as I'm sincere, I can attend. The Stewarts are important, but I won't pass up a chance to ally with an elite family like the Reeds. This piece was worn by Queen Irene. If I give this to Mr. Reed as a wedding gift, his family will surely notice me.
$100 million.
$100 million.
What?
100 million?
100 million!
Did you hear that?
100 million!
100 million! Miss Lana offers 100 million.
Miss Lana, we've already bought a lot of things.
Yeah, Lana, look at that hairpin. It suits you perfectly. I know you have the money, but can you let me have the necklace, please?
150 million.
150 million? Wow. Did I hear that right?
Miss Lana's unbelievably rich.
150 million going once.
Steven, look at her. She's determined to compete with me for this.
Miss Lana, that's enough. You've bought plenty today. With all that has happened lately, we should keep a low profile.
He spent 900 million like it was nothing before this. Just because I want the same thing as Mona. I'm being flashy.
Miss Lana is buying out this item.
Lana, I finally found something I like. Do you have to fight me for it?
Miss Lana, Ms. Mona really likes that necklace. Let her have it, okay?
Steven, didn't you say if I really like it, you'll get it for me no matter the price? If she likes it that much, she can buy it out too. Just outbid me. But do you have the money to compete with me? You are just an illegitimate daughter.
Lana, did you just insult me? I'll have Dad freeze your cards right now. Let's see if you're still so full of yourself. Hello, Dad? I'm at an auction choosing a wedding gift for Mr. Reed, but Lana keeps bidding against me. Can you freeze her card?
Picking a wedding gift? The news is out already? That's fast. Steven, you're the Payne family's sole heir. You have everything. Since you love Mona, why not just be with her? Why must you sacrifice me? Is it because I can't hear or speak? Am I not worthy for you?
Mona, leave her alone. She holds 30% of the Stewart family's shares.
What?
Just be patient. Once I get the shares transferred, everything she has will be yours. We can approach the Reeds later.
Okay.
Luke, what a wonderful father you are.
Lana, let's see how long you can act so arrogant.
Any other bids?
Wait! On behalf of Mr. Payne, I'm buying out the necklace.
He's buying out 10 times?
Mr. Payne also said Miss Mona Stewart from the Stewart family is very close to him. This necklace means a lot to her. Anyone who insists on competing will be crossing the Payne family. I advise caution. Paynes? The Stewarts? The Reeds? The Paynes? You mean the Paynes from Zeller?
Besides the Paynes, who else could afford outbidding Miss Lana?
The Paynes are second only to the Reeds. Mr. Payne shares the top spot with Mr. Reed as the most eligible bachelor. He's known for being elusive. Didn't expect him to defend the Stewart's family's bastard daughter.
Illegitimate daughter? Didn't you hear him? He calls her Miss Mona.
Steven, did I hear that right? Mr. Payne is bidding for that necklace?
That's right, Miss Mona. That necklace is yours now.
Seriously, Steven, you're really going all out for Mona.
Congratulations to Mr. Payne.
Miss Mona, this is a gift from Mr. Payne. What do you think? Do you like it?
For me? But I don't even know him. Why is he giving me a gift?
That's because you're really charming. Mr. Payne's got a crush on you all this time.
Really? He really liked me all this time? Secretly?
Yes.
Where is he? I want to meet him in person.
Mr. Payne is preparing a surprise for you. He wants you to know that you'll really like the surprise. When the time comes, just accept his feelings. He'll announce your relationship to the public.
Yes, of course I'll accept. The Paynes may not be as strong as the Rees, but they're still out of the Stewart's family's league. Mr. Payne actually liked me all this time. I must be irresistible. Don't be jealous. Mr. Payne likes me, after all. Oh, it's not just Mr. Payne. Even your bodyguard likes me. The only reason he's been close to you is because of me. Can't hear me, huh? Well, go ahead and envy. Steven, what do you think? Tell me, does this look better on me or my sister?
Ms. Lana? Couldn't even compare to you.
Lana! Steven, Lana's upset. You should go after her.
It's fine. She can't hear us anyway. But I feel like she's a little different now. Ms. Lana, you guys go ahead. I need to take this call. Hello, Dad?
Steven, have you heard? Joe Reed is about to get engaged.
Why haven't you made a move? Our family have been rivals for generations.
You're fully capable. Now can you let the Reeds beat us to marriage?
This is embarrassing.
I heard. Don't worry. I found the person I like.
Good. I'll get the engagement party ready.
Our family will never be outdone by the Reeds.
All right. I'll arrange it soon.
Then I'll start preparing right away. It'll be the same as the Reed families.
Don't say you can't outdo a cripple.
Sure.
Lana, do you know what this necklace means? It represents eternity and unwavering devotion. That means I'll be Mrs. Payne soon. As for you, the Stewarts will abandon you. You'll be nothing but a... What is it?
Mona, I heard Mr. Payne outbid everyone and bought you a token of love.
News travels fast. You heard about it, huh?
Of course. The whole city's buzzing about it.
Yeah, and he said he's planning a really big surprise for me.
Does that mean you're gonna be Mrs. Payne? Then what about that bodyguard? Didn't you say you like him?
How could a lowly bodyguard even compare to Mr. Payne? If it weren't for Lana, I wouldn't even bother with him.
But I thought he took a bullet for you.
He did it willingly. Talking about repaying a favor. He said I saved him once in a car accident. Saved him? I don't even know him.
Car accident?
Oh, by the way, after I marry Mr. Payne, don't ever mention that a bodyguard had feelings for me. I'm worried Mr. Payne might not like it.
What did you say, Miss Mona?
Steven, did you finish your call? Steven hasn't dealt with Lana. I can't ditch him yet.
Steven, this is the person you love? What a joke.
I just heard you on the phone, Ms. Mona.
Oh, it's like this. My friend invited me to Lunar nightclub. I want you to drop me off, but I'm worried that Lana...
It's okay, Miss Mona. I'll take you there.
I want to go home.
Miss Lana, you need a break. Why not go with Miss Mona?
I said, I want to go home.
Drink!
Drink!
Woohoo! Let's continue. Steven, it's your turn. Truth or dare?
Ms. Mona, I'm on duty right now.
Lana, Steven's been working really hard. Why don't you let him take a break? Steven, come on, let's play.
Ms. Lana, don't go yet. You upset Ms. Mona today. I'll help cheer her up. Okay, I'll play. I choose... truth.
Are you helping me cheer her up, or do you just want to please her? Steven, you're really something.
Alright. Then tell me, how do you feel about Lana?
She...
Steven, what are you going to say? Are you going to lie or slander me?
Steven, don't tell me you actually feel for Lana. I heard from Lana, if you survive 100 threats, you'll be with her.
100 threats.
Ms. Mona, I was just using her. It was all to help you draw out the Stewart's enemies and get rid of them all. Ms. Lana, I know you have feelings for me. But I truly despise you. Every time I see you, it makes me sick. The moment I hear your footsteps, I want to run. Are you still fantasizing? After all those threats, I'll be with you? I'll be honest. You're the last person I'd ever love.
Woo! Steven, you could have said it better. Lana, Steven just confessed his feelings to you. Everyone, what do you think?
That's right! Great job!
That was so touching. Miss Lana, if I were you, hearing that in person would have totally moved me.
Exactly! Good thing you're deaf, you can't hear a thing.
Steven, even if you don't like me, you don't have to humiliate me in front of everyone. Steven, I want you to understand that I'm the one in control of the Stewart family. I'm not someone you can dismiss. I'll make you pay for every humiliation you and Mona put me through.
Where's Lana Stewart?
Crap, that's the lender behind the 100 million loan for the necklace. Steven can't find out they're here to collect my debt. Steven, are they the enemies of the Stewarts? I'm scared.
Ms. Mona, you got involved because of Ms. Lana. Don't worry, I won't let them hurt you. Ms. Lana, they're after you. You should run.
These people are clearly here for Mona.
Ms. Lana, if we get through this, it'll be the 100th. Then, I'll give us a chance. You need to run. That's Mona Stewart.
After her!
Lana, those debt collectors don't play nice. Enjoy taking my spot. Go to hell.
Damn it. Where is she? You think you can walk away? After taking my 10 million? Listen up, Mona! No matter where you hide, I will find you! You two, go over there!
Steven, how could you be so cruel? Since you care so much about Mona, I'll make you regret it.
Steven, thank goodness you were here today. That was terrifying. I never want to go through that again.
Don't worry, Miss Mona. I'll always be by your side and protect you. That should be the last of the threats. The Stewarts should be safe now. In that case, I don't have to hide my identity anymore. Miss Mona, I need to tell you something.
What is it?
Actually, I'm not a bodyguard. Miss Lana, what are you doing?
Steven, you disgust me.
What's all the fuss about?
Mom, Dad! Lana hit me!
You bitch! How dare you hurt my precious daughter? Apologize to Mona right now!
Lily Zeller, you're supposed to be my best friend. Why did you have to ruin my family?
Ruin your family! Luke and I have been together for a long time. Just look at how old Mona is.
You've been cheating on me. Why did you lie to me? And stay with me?
It was for the family fortune, of course. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be where I am today. Now that your father's dead, I don't have to keep hiding it anymore.
How despicable! I'll kill you!
Lily Zeller, you killed my mother. I'm going to make you pay.
Mom!
Are you insane? She still holds 30% of the company shares. What are you doing? Luke, you're tired, aren't you? Go get some rest, huh?
Luke, how sure are you about getting those shares?
What's the rush? In 2 days, I'm going after her grandmother. By then, those shares will be ours.
Luke, do you really think you'll succeed? Mr. Reed Sr.
Anna, are you finished packing? The engagement party's all ready. My son can't wait to marry you.
Mr. Reed Sr., I'm almost done. You can pick me up tomorrow. Who's got the nerve to abduct a steward?
Are you sure you want to do that? 100 slaps? Won't that ruin her pretty face?
She slapped Mona once, so I'm getting her 100.
Steven?
It's fair. Do it now.
You're defending Mona, even before proposing to her. I can't bring myself to hit a woman.
Do it.
Steven, no, you can't treat me like this.
Miss Stewart, don't blame me for this. For all the people you've crossed. Why did you have it to be Mr. Ping's precious lifesaver?
Steven, I've loved you for so many years. I took a blade for you so many times and ended up covered in scars. How could you do this to me? I'll never forgive you.
Talk about a world of difference. The patient next door only got slapped once and everyone made a huge fuss. but this one's face is completely ruined.
What do you expect? The one next door is the daughter of the Stewarts.
Lana, you're a total joke. Does anyone even care about you? It's time to leave. Steven, the Stewart family. Just you wait. When I come back, you'll all regret it.
Miss Stewart, I'm throwing a special party in your honor in 3 days. I hope you'll attend. I've also prepared a surprise for you. It's time Mona learned who I really am.
Thank you, Steven. I'll be there.
Rest well. I'll get going.
Mona, are you really going to attend Steven's party?
Right. He's just a bodyguard anyway. What kind of fancy party could he possibly throw? And a surprise, more like a scare.
Mr. Payne has his eyes on me. How could I ever like a filthy bodyguard?
Then why would you be with him?
I was just toying with him. I'd never choose a lowborn like him. Not a chance.
What are you doing?
I'm learning sign language to communicate with you better.
What's this?
A writing board. Signing all the time must be tiring for you. You can just write what you want to say.
Steven, I like you. Steven, I thought it was love. That's why I was so crazy about you. But I don't like you anymore. Just like this trash, you deserve to burn to death.
Dad, is everything ready for the party? In 3 days, I'm bringing the woman I love home.
Okay,
By the way, which young lady do you like?
so much.
She must be charming.
It's Lana Stewart. She saved my life.
A steward. Great.
She's 1,000 times better than Joe's step fiance.
We've competed with the Reeds for
Generations. We can finally crush them
once and for all.
over this.
Deaf fiance?
Don't worry about that.
Your fiance is a steward.
She's far superior in status.
And background.
You've made me proud.
Miss Stewart, where are you going? Are you upset because I failed to protect you from being abducted yesterday? Please believe me, I never thought they dared to make a move on you at Stewart Manor. Don't worry, once I find out who did it, I'll tear them to pieces.
Steven, you do deserve to be torn to pieces, but now isn't the time.
Miss Stewart.
Mr. Payne, the wedding gown and the diamond ring from Miss Mona are ready. You hopeless romantic, when will you be coming to inspect them?
Are they to my specs?
Of course. The gown was handmade by Tony, a top designer from abroad. The ring features the world's only pink diamond. I'm sure you'll win her heart.
Steven, you're just as pitiful as I am. We both believed our love was pure and flawless, but we never thought the other person was using us. I can't wait for the day you find out the truth.
Hi, Mrs. Reed! Mr. Reed sent 18 of us to escort you home for the wedding! Steven, aren't we going to see the gown and the ring? Why just stand there? What are you looking at?
Have someone drop a share transfer agreement. Make Lana hand over all her shares.
Will she agree to that?
She won't say no to me.
Huh.
Why isn't she picking up?
Ah, don't worry. Lana loves you so much, she wouldn't ignore your call on purpose. She's probably busy. Anyway, I'll get the contract ready. It'll be with the woman you love soon.
Steven, the Stewart business belongs to her maternal grandfather. Isn't it a bit too much making her give her shares to a mistress' daughter?
Lana can't hear or speak. She won't go far. Giving her the shares is a waste. Mona should have them.
Oh my, what has Miss Mona ever done to deserve all this?
She did one thing that matters. She saved my life. If it weren't for her, I would have died in that accident. I'll give her whatever she wants, even the stars in the sky. Those shares are not too much to ask for.
But didn't you say you never met the person who saved you? Are you sure it was Miss Mona? What if it wasn't her? What if it wasn't her?
I'm sure of it.
Mom, did the person Lana saved die?
What does it have to do with us? Lana is such a lunatic. She held up my card game just because she got hurt playing hero.
Kiddo, you're awake.
Miss, where is the girl who saved me?
Oh, do you mean Miss Stewart? She's in another room.
Miss Stewart?
Mrs. Stewart, over here.
Oh, got it. Hey, Mona, stop staring. Come here.
Mama!
Mona. That's a lovely name.
Mona is kind and sensible. Who else could it have been? Surely it wasn't that boring deaf woman.
You...
That's enough. Stop talking. Get me a flight ticket. Once Lana signs the contract, send her overseas. She's not to return without my permission. She can't hear or speak. I promise to support her for life. Letting her even see me is more than she deserves.
What a scumbag.
Mom, I've left the Stewarts and the man I once loved deeply.
Hey, wake up. Hey, don't sleep.
Mrs. Stewart. Miss Stewart suffered a brain injury. That caused nerve damage, I'm afraid.
What?
Miss Stewart. I'm your bodyguard. From now on, I'll make sure you're never hurt again.
When Steven first became my bodyguard, I thought it was a gift from heaven. I never imagined this was all part of his scheme. Thank God. Thank God my hearing and speech came back. Now, I finally see your true colors. Maybe this is a sign we were never meant to be.
Lana, how dare you ignore my call?
Alright, I'll leave the past behind. It's time to move on. Hi. Are you the Reed family's driver? Can you tell me more about Joe?
Of course.
What is this?
Mrs. Reed, we knew you'd have questions. Mr. Reed prepared this information for you to read.
Lana likes sweet things. She's allergic to seafood. She hates the smell of smoke and likes cologne.
This...
Mrs. Reed, these are the notes Mr. Reed has kept on you all these years. Mrs. Reed, he told us not to praise him so much. He said you should be the judge of his character yourself. But I think you can tell that he truly loves you.
Does Joe really love me? But we only met when we were very young. I never imagined that after my mother and grandfather passed away, there would still be someone quietly watching over me. What about Joe's legs?
Speak of the devil. Looks like he couldn't wait any longer. Mrs. Reed, you can ask him yourself.
Are we really meeting so soon?
Lana, sorry for reaching out so suddenly. I just wanted to check if you're doing okay after leaving Stewart's.
Joe, I'm doing quite well. Thank you for sending someone for me.
It's the least I could do.
Joe, so when can we meet?
Sorry.
My elders think it's not right for us to meet before the wedding.
Do you mean we can meet on our engagement day?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll see you at the engagement party.
Sure. Lana, I can't wait to meet you.
Me too.
She's still not answering. That's odd. She used to answer my calls instantly.
You're anxious just because she missed a call? Don't tell me you've fallen for Miss Lana.
Hey, stop talking nonsense. Mr. Payne's about to tie the knot. How could he possibly fall for anyone else?
I'll never fall in love with Lana. I'm just curious. I just need her to sign the contract as soon as possible. Hello? Miss Mona. Where are you? Why is it so loud there?
Steven, I'm at the gym.
Okay, Miss Mona. Don't forget the party at Cloud Hill in 3 days.
Don't worry, Steven. I'll definitely be there.
Okay. I've prepared a gift for you. I know. You'll like it.
All right, Steven. I'll hang up now.
Sneaking off to take a call from that bodyguard again? Mona, don't tell me you've fallen for him.
What are you talking about? I'm the woman Mr. Payne loves. Does that lowlife even deserve me?
Then why did you answer his call just now? Did you reject him? Tell him to stop his delusions?
I didn't. He sincerely invited me to the party he's hosting. Of course I have to go. Don't stare at me like that. I'm not going for the sake of the filthy bodyguard. 3 days from now, Mr. Reed is throwing an engagement party at Cloud Hill. I'll be there to congratulate him.
Is that Bodyguard's party at Cloud Hill too?
You really scared me. I thought you'd actually fallen for that bodyguard.
But Cloud Hill is incredibly expensive. What if he gets angry if you stand him up?
Yeah, with his meager salary, booking that place must have cost him a fortune. He might end up clinging to you.
I'm the woman Mr. Payne loves. If he dares to pester me, Mr. Payne will make him pay.
Fine. He's nothing but a bodyguard, reaching way above his station. It's only natural for Mona to toy with him.
Let's have a drink!
Steven, look. When the Reeds saw us throwing an engagement party here, they were green with envy.
I know, right? Why would a cripple throw such a big show over his engagement? Anyway, it's only fitting. He's marrying a deaf girl. They're a perfect match.
What's going on? Where's your fiancé?
Here she comes. Lana? Why is it you?
Mrs. Reed, the makeup artist is waiting for you. I'll drive you there.
Go park the car. I can get there myself. It's my first time getting engaged. I'm quite nervous. I'll take a walk to get some fresh air.
Okay.
Joe, what kind of person are you?
Miss Stewart, where have you been these past few days? Why didn't you answer my calls? I've been looking for you.
Looking for me? To use me as a shield for Mona?
Why is she looking at me like that? Does she know something? Is she here to ruin the party? Because she found out about the engagement?
Is that really how you see me?
No way. I can't let her stay here. Besides, Mona wouldn't want to see her on her big day. Miss Stewart, it's dangerous here. Come with me.
Mr. Payne, don't you think this is ridiculous? What danger could there possibly be?
Of course it's danger. You can talk? You can talk? When did you get your speech and hearing back?
None of your concern.
Ms. Lana, Ms. Lana, I've been looking for you. Since she's throwing a tantrum now, she probably didn't hear what she wasn't supposed to.
Why were you looking for me? Even though my hearing has recovered, he's still not giving up. Steven, what more do you want from me?
Miss Lana, it's good your hearing is back. Well, I have something for you.
Steven, I don't want anything from you. Let go.
Miss Lana. This is a share transfer agreement. Sign it and transfer all your shares to Ms. Mona.
Steven, is this the gift you had for me? Forcing me to hand all my shares over to Mona? Why would I do that?
Ms. Lana, Stewart Manor isn't safe now. If you sign it, I swear, I'll protect you forever. Ms. Lana, what's with that smirk?
Steven, you're so shameless. Protect me? Have you ever protected me?
Ms. Lana, I'm your bodyguard. I'm the one who's been looking out for you, haven't I?
Is this what you call protection? Protect me. I've survived countless threats. Each one was a close call. If it weren't for luck, I'd be dead by now. Steven, the one you've been protecting isn't me. It's Mona, the mistress's daughter. You've been using me as a shield for Mona, haven't you?
You know everything? What else do you know?
I know you're the Payne family's eldest son. You became my bodyguard just to win Mona's heart. Unfortunately...
Since you know everything, I'll stop pretending. Sign it. Lana, you have to sign it no matter what. Or else don't even think about leaving.
Why? Just because you're the Payne family's son?
That's right.
Your family isn't the only power in Norwell.
Looks like what happened hurt her deeply. That's why she's acting out like this. Ms. Lana, I know you have feelings for me. But it's Mona I love. Everything I've done is for Ms. Mona. Love is about sacrifice. If you really love me, you should let me go. And help me win Ms. Mona's heart. Ms. Lana, as long as I marry Ms. Mona, I promise I'll support you for life. That's only if you behave yourself, okay?
Steven, you're not full of yourself. You're insane. I must have been blind to ever fall for you. Now that I've seen your true colors, do you think I'd still love a scumbag like you?
If you don't love me, why are you even here? Besides...
Steven Payne, you're not the only one who can love and care about me. You're not the only one who can love and care about me. Steve, what are you doing?
Lana, why are you being so vain? You know I'm marrying Ms. Mona, so you went and bought an identical ring just to show off. Don't you have any self-respect?
Steven, are you insane?
Lana, I'm telling you, today I'm going to tell Ms. Mona who I really am. From today on, she's no longer your family's illegitimate daughter. She'll be my wife. Don't you dare hurt her again. To make up for what you did to her, sign this and transfer all your shares to her. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? You didn't just throw my ring away. You even tried to get rid of my bracelet and necklace.
Lana, I can't believe you actually bought the same exact ring and necklace. You're pathetic. If you insist on doing this the hard way, that's on you.
Steven! Steven! I won't compete with Mona. Since you want my shares so badly, fine, I'll give them to you. Joe already helped me divide the assets long ago. These shares are nothing but a piece of paper. Anyway, I can't wait to see if this grand proposal of yours ends up being all for nothing.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. You'll find out soon.
this place is beautiful. Looks like that bodyguard really went all out.
Well, he likes me. Of course he would. Anyway, I'm Mr. Payne's woman. Does he think he can compete with him in his dreams? Ruby, find a way to bail me out later. I'm so sick of that clingy guy.
Miss Mona, you're finally here. I've prepared a surprise for you.
Really? Steven, you're so good to me.
Then, follow me.
Oh, wait! It's too hot out here. Mona's makeup's starting to run. We'll go and touch up for a bit.
Is that the woman you like? She seems to lack class compared to that woman earlier.
Mom, you don't know her. She's a good person. Lana can't even hold a candle to her.
All right. I trust my son's judgment. If he likes her, she can't be that bad. Well, I'll go get engagement party ready.
Okay, I'll go check on Mona.
Mona, looks like that bodyguard spent a fortune on this. Tell me, how did you manage to string him along and turn him into such a simp?
Because he is one. A total sim who does whatever I say.
Mr. Payne Sr. wants to see you. It's about the engagement party.
Tell you what, I can wrap someone like Steven around my little finger. I kept him around so that he'd use Lana as my shield. Who would have thought that fool would believe everything I said? I showed him a doll, claimed I was being threatened, and he got so nervous.
Impressive.
But I have to thank him. Over the years, Lana hasn't just been targeted by the Stewart's enemies, but also by people who wanted to harm me.
Mona, you're amazing. Lana and Steven are completely under your control.
That's for sure. I'm not someone
Yeah,
who messed with.
besides you saved his life. Even if he finds out later, he won't say a word.
Didn't I tell you I never saved him? God knows why he thinks it was me. Why would I save someone like him? You have no idea how gross he was when he confessed to me after the accident. It made me sick for days.
Miss Stewart, Mr. Payne wants you to come over.
Fine, what a nuisance. Steven is clearly trying to reach beyond his station. He just won't give up. Today, I'll make sure he finally gives up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my son's engagement party. I'm sure you're all aware that the Reeds are also hosting their engagement party here. So I decided to move our start time up by 10 minutes. After all, my daughter-in-law is Miss Lana Stewart. And as you all know, the Reed's daughter-in-law can't hear or speak. That's all from me. Now, I'll hand the floor over to my son.
Mona, please allow me to call you that. I've dreamed of this day and thought about it countless times. Though we've faced many obstacles, we never gave up. Fortunately, luck was on our side, and we finally made it.
What is this bodyguard up to? Why is there so many people here? Is he trying to guilt trip me? I have to stop him now, else it's over if Mr. Reed.
Mona, 15 years ago you saved me from that car accident. From that moment, I fell in love with you. Back then I silently vowed I'd only marry you in this lifetime. For you, I even applied to be the Stewart's bodyguard. Sadly, it wasn't you I needed to protect. But it's okay. As long as I get to see you, that's enough for me. Mona, I promised you a surprise. Well, this is it. An engagement party and also this gift. Of course, there's one more thing I've kept from you. That is, I'm not just an ordinary bodyguard, but...
Steven Payne! Who do you think you are to run your mouth?
Mona, you...
Just take a good look at yourself. How could a bodyguard like you ever be worthy of me? Do you think throwing an engagement party here makes you somebody important? I'm your ticket to making it big. You even dragged your poor relatives here to guilt trip me. Well, listen up. Someone like you will never catch my eye. And you think I would marry you? Dream on! What? You're just a poor loser. You must be buried in debt just to throw this engagement party. A broke bodyguard like you will never be worthy of me.
Is this woman insane? Does she hear herself talking?
Also, stop saying I saved you. Do you think I would bother saving someone like you?
You're not the one.
I said it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Could you understand simple words? Let's see. What other garbage you have for me besides this party?
You didn't save me?
Steven, are you deaf or plain dumb? How many times do I have to say it? No, I didn't!
Mona, since you don't like me and didn't save me, you don't deserve this gift.
Like I would even look at it.
Miss Stewart, even if you don't like Steven, you didn't have to. Humiliated him here. Do you think it's paid?
Just what do you all think you are? I came to attend Mr. Reed's wedding. What is it to all of you?
You? Attend the Reed's wedding?
What's wrong? I'm Mr. Payne's true love. He bought out a necklace at the auction, so I could wear it to the Reed's wedding.
Is this woman for real? She says the necklace is from Mr. Payne, but doesn't recognize him. Unbelievable. Everyone knows that Payne and Reeds are rivals. Yet she has the nerve to wear Mr. Payne's necklace to the Reeds' wedding. Oh, she must be out of her mind.
What's so funny? I'm Mr. Payne's girlfriend. Mock me, and you'll all regret it. Yeah! How dare you slap me?
Steven Payne. So this is your fiancé. How could someone like her become Mrs. Payne?
Brat, are you trying to piss us off?
What is he talking about? What does he mean by Mrs. Payne?
Miss Stewart, you call yourself Mr. Payne's girlfriend. But don't you know? Steven's actually the Payne's heir.
What?
That's right. I'm the one and only Mr. Payne.
You're Mr. Payne? No, wait. Aren't you just a bodyguard? How could...
Mona! I think he's the real deal. I looked into it just now. The hotel said only 2 weddings are scheduled today. The Paynes and the Reeds.
Paynes and the Reeds. Steven, this is all a mistake. Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Why would I? If I had, I'd have missed every brilliant word of yours, calling me trash and a filthy bodyguard. I never thought I'd mean so little to you. Get lost! Find out who was the one who saved me before.
Steven, I was wrong. Please forgive me. Did you forget you loved me?
Bitch. My son loved the person who saved him, and that wasn't you. Even if it were, you don't deserve to be in our family with an attitude like that.
Don't just stand there. Kick her out right now.
Oh, the Reeds' banquet is about to start.
Shit. Now I've offended the Paynes. I need to cozy up to the Reeds instead. Steven, I'm begging you. You don't have to forgive me, but can you take me to Mr. Reed's wedding for old time's sake? Huh. After all, I even bought a gift.
You're giving away my gift? Mona Stewart, you have no shame.
Looks like I missed all the fun. What a shame I missed the show. Anyway, I can't wait to see if this grand proposal of yours ends up being all for nothing.
You knew about this.
Of course.
You...
Looks like you already know who Steven is.
You can talk now? When did you recover?
I recovered a long time ago. I just never told
You
anyone.
bitch! How dare you fool me?
So, you knew Mona's true colors all along. Why didn't you tell me?
Why should I? You two plotted against me for years, so why can't I get some revenge? Besides, isn't it fun watching you two ruin each other? It's a shame I missed the show. Isn't this Mr. Payne's gift of love for Miss Mona? Why is it on the floor? Is it because it's too cheap?
Cheap? This necklace is worth millions. It's my gift for Mrs. Reed. Give it back.
Mrs. Reed wouldn't like this. Something like this belongs in the trash.
Bitch! How dare you throw my necklace? How would you know what Mrs. Reed likes?
Because I'm Mrs. Reed.
Guards, get this shameless woman out of here.
Steven! Don't make me leave! Let go of me! Steven!
Why is she in a wedding gown? Steven, does she like you?
Yeah?
Steven Payne, stop being so full of yourself.
If you don't like me, why are you here in a wedding gown? Just admit it. You came to crash the wedding, didn't you?
Miss, you seem like a decent woman. Since you like my son, why don't you step up there and marry him today?
Marry him?
That's right. Today, you can walk down the aisle with my son. As for being his wife, we'll see how it goes. What's so funny?
You Paynes are all the same.
You...
The Paynes went all out to host this engagement party, only for Mona to humiliate you. All for your pride. You want me to marry Steven just to save your ego. You really thought this through.
You're smart. But you should know, someone like you won't get a better shot with the Paynes than this. I suggest you seize this opportunity.
He's a loser I dumped. He's not worth another word from me. Oh, drop your act. He is not worthy.
Don't worry, Miss Stewart. We'll be fine.
Steven, I picked this out myself. Do you like it?
I do.
Steven Payne, we are over. From now on, watch me walk towards my own happiness.
Why is she heading to the Reed's wedding? Could she? Lana Stewart!
What are you doing? Stop this at once. Let's go.
What's wrong with me? My happiness is right here, yet I am afraid.
You're awake.
You are...
Nice to meet you. I'm Joe Reed, your fiance.
Joe.
My dear, don't say.
I'm so sorry. I fainted at our engagement party because I was nervous.
Don't worry about it. The event was rushed and overwhelmed you. Don't worry. Let's get to know each other first. The wedding. Can't wait until you're ready.
Thanks, Joe.
No need. Although I'm just your fiance, I already see you as my wife. You don't need to thank me.
Alright, I won't.
How? Good.
Something like this belongs in the trash.
Steven, keep this with you from now. I went to the monastery to get you this good luck charm.
Take this with you. I'll feel better that way. Is this karma?
Mr. Payne, we found out who saved you in the accident.
Who was it?
It's the Stewart's heiress, Miss Lana Stewart.
What? Lana? How could it be her?
It's true, Mr. Payne. I have already gone through all her records.
Grandma looks thinner. And her hair is even whiter now.
I'm sorry. The Stewarts were ruthless. My people were repeatedly blocked while fetching your grandma, and it scared her.
Joe, it's not your fault. You don't need to apologize.
No. Don't take my things. Give me back my doll. Give it back.
Grandma, don't be scared. I'm here. Don't be scared.
Things were complicated then. The Stewarts played dirty and stole the doll your grandma gave to her. The previous nurse said she could only sleep while holding the doll.
I'm sorry, Grandma. It's all my fault. All these years, my focus was all on Steven. Because of him, the Stewart kept manipulating me. And Grandma took the brunt of it.
Lana, don't blame yourself. You've been through a lot as well. She won't be mad at you.
I know. I've wasted so many years on Steven. From now on, I won't waste another second on him. I'll become stronger. Just wait, you Stewart.
Based on our investigation, Miss Stewart lost her voice and hearing after that accident. Her mother passed away soon after. And life at home has been tough since. If it weren't for her shares, I'm afraid.
Steven Payne! What have you done? Go. Find out where Lana is now. I need to see her. Hurry up!
Yes, sir.
Useless fool! You've been with Steven all this time, and you didn't know who he was?
How was it my fault? How was I supposed to know he's the Payne's heir? It's all Lana's fault. She knew who he was all along, so she pursued him and kept it from us.
That's right. That bitch has caused us so much trouble. We can't let her off.
What's the point of all this? Mona, listen up. I don't care what you do, but make sure Steven forgives you.
But...
But what? He loves you. If you apologize to him, he'll surely forgive you. Miss Stewart, your father said no one can enter without his permission.
Move aside. I'm the Stewart's heiress.
Lana Stewart, you bitch, how dare you come back?
This is my home. You're just thieves, taking over what's mine. Why wouldn't I come back?
Oh well, my dear daughter. You have a lot of patience, don't you? When did you recover?
What now? Done with your good father act?
You're so rude. How could you speak to me like that?
Why not? Are you expecting me to grovel and call you dad?
If that's the case, I'll stop pretending. I know exactly why you're here. You saw what happened to your grandma, didn't you? You'd better behave and hand over your shares. Otherwise, it won't just be a warning. It'll be a lot worse.
Yes, quickly hand over your shares. Otherwise, you and the old hag are done for.
Oh, hold up. Lana, not only do you have to hand over your shares, you've also got to tell us everything Steven likes. That way, Mona can appeal to him and win him back.
That's right. This bitch has been pursuing Steven for years. I bet she knows everything he likes by heart. Mess with my man, deal with the consequences.
The consequences?
What's so funny? Don't you get it? Steven doesn't love you. Help me marry into the Payne family. That way, you and your grandma can have a good life.
Mona's right. You're a steward after all. If we become powerful, it's not a bad thing for you and your grandma.
Mona, you have quite the nerve. What makes you think Steven would ever forgive you? Have you forgotten what you said on the day of your engagement? You called Steven disgusting in front of the Paynes and his family. You even said you're way out of his league.
You have no idea how much Steven loves me. As long as I want him, he'll definitely come back to me. Bitch. Quickly give us your shares to get out of our house.
I did come here to sort out the shares.
Oh? That's good. I'll give you credit. You know you and that sensile old fool can't beat us.
However, I'm not the one giving up my shares. You are. It's not just the shares. I want every cent you've stolen, squandered, or misappropriated from the Stewart family over the years. It's all recorded here. There'll be 3.8935 billion. Pay up!
You looked into me.
I did. That was just the beginning. Mr. Stewart, if you don't pay me back, I'll dig up everything you've done over the years and turn it over to the police. How long have you got left? 30 years? Maybe 40? Is that enough to rot in prison?
You bitch. How we spend our money is none of your business. How dare you threaten us?
Your money? Mona, your mom had the nerve to be my dad's mistress. You think you can steal my family's assets just like that, right? The company belongs to the Stewarts. Your dear old dad married into the Stewarts back then. He wasn't a Stewart
Lana,
before marrying my
so
mom.
what if your dad became a part of the Stewarts? He's worked at the company for years. And you? All you did was pursue Steven. You really think you could take your dad down?
Don't overestimate yourself. If he's gained a footing in the company all these years, why is he so desperate to get my shares?
You!
My grandpa built Stewart Corp from scratch. All the top executives worked with him and watched me grow up. Luke, you really want to bribe them? In your dreams. Oh, I forgot to tell you something. I'm returning to the company. We've already had the shareholders meeting. And I'm the newly appointed chairman.
You ungrateful brat! What have you done behind my back?
What have I done? All I did was inflict the pain you caused my mom. What? Can't take it?
I'm going to teach you a lesson! Who are you? How dare you barge into my family? Someone you can't afford to cross.
Joe, what brings you here?
If I hadn't come, I wouldn't have known you were here with your family. Why haven't you told me?
Joe, what are you talking about? They're not my family. That means they're not your
What
in-laws.
in-laws? What are you talking about? Lana, who's this cripple?
Let me introduce myself. I'm Joe Reed, Lana's husband. Husband?
That's right. Joe is my husband.
Lana, have you lost your mind? Who said you could get married?
Whatever I do is none of your
Lana,
business.
You should always listen to your parents. Luke's your father. Why can't he interfere?
My father? Is he really worthy of being my father?
Shut up! Lana! I want you to divorce him immediately!
That's right, Lana. I've been looking for a suitable match for you. You should have said you wanted to settle down. Mr. Floyd of Berry Corp is a great match. If you marry him, I'm sure you'd be very happy.
Lily, Jeremy Floyd is already over 50. Since you think so highly of him, why not let Mona marry him?
Lana, stop talking nonsense. I want to marry Mr. Payne. If you don't marry that old man, how will our family get powerful enough for me to marry Mr. Payne?
So, you're trying to use my wife to get ahead.
So what if I am? It's better for Lana to marry that old man than to marry a cripple like you, right? Not only are you a loser, but you're a cripple too. I doubt you're even a real man.
Shut up, Mona. Let's go. Don't stoop to their level. Also, I'll give you 3 days to transfer me the money listed on this document. Otherwise, I won't show you any mercy.
Lana, no matter what, they're your family. Why so upset?
Joe, they're not my family.
Still, they used to be your family. I can't be rude. As their son-in-law, I've prepared some gifts for the Stewarts.
Joe, what are you doing? Have you forgotten how they used to treat me?
Don't worry. I won't let you down.
I didn't think a loser like you would have a lapdog. I wonder what kind of gifts a cripple like you got us. You cripple! What's all this?
Luke, are you sure it was Miss Mona? What if it wasn't her? Billy, here's the recording of you pushing my mother-in-law down the stairs. You can't escape justice. Want me to play it for you? Mona, my wife always treated you like her real sister growing up. Not only were you ungrateful, you did everything you could to make her suffer. My wife's blood is on this cane, right?
Joe.
Lana, I'll get justice for everything you went through.
I believe you. Grandpa, Mom, you can rest in peace now. From now on, someone will be looking out for me.
Who the hell are you? Once you pay the price, I'll tell you exactly who I am.
Out of my way! Why are you here? Lana, I knew it. You're really here.
Steven, why are you here?
Let me ask you. Back then, did you have an accident on Maple Road?
Don't touch me!
Back then, you saved a little boy, didn't you?
It's none of your business who I saved. Let me go!
So, you really did save me. It was you. You're my lifesaver.
I don't know what you mean. Let me go!
Lana, I'm sorry. I messed up. You were the one I should have loved.
Steven! Don't you think your love is too cheap?
Lana, I get it. The things I did in the past really hurt you. Today, I'll make it up to you. I remember how the Stewarts used to bully you. Today, I'll make them pay.
Steven, you're mistaken. Didn't you say I was the one who saved you? I remember now. I had a car accident at Maple Road when I was a kid. I was the one who saved you. I got it wrong last time.
Mona, do you take me for a fool? If I hadn't looked into it, would I even be here? Give all of Stewart Corp's shares back to Lana. Otherwise, I'll make you pay.
No way! Those shares can only ever be mine!
Alright. Let's see how tough you really are. Lana, things could get bloody later. You should rest elsewhere. Once I deal with the Stewarts, I'll propose to you. I'll always treat you well.
Treat me well? Steven, please mind your manners. I'm already married. I don't need your love.
But you love me so much. How could you marry someone else?
Steven, aren't you a little full of yourself? I no longer love you. Why can't I marry someone else?
Lana, you're angry at me, right? You're upset about what I did to you before, right?
Steven, get a grip. This is no fun. I really love my husband. I decided to be with him forever. We'll never be apart.
You're lying. You promised. that if we survived 100 threats together, we'd be together. I know I hurt you badly, so I'll find a way to earn your forgiveness. I'll deal with the Stewarts. That'll be the first step. Round them all up. All of you. Apologize to Lana right now.
Yes, Mr. Payne. Hold up. Mr. Payne. This involves my wife. I'll handle it. What are you doing? This is a Stewart matter. What else? Of course I want your signature.
Let go of my dad! You guys are...
If you don't want to die, behave yourselves. Sign this. No, never. I won't sign it. It's not up to you. Don't shoot. All right. I'll do it. I'll sign. I'm doomed. I'm completely doomed for. Luke, as my wife said, you have 3 days to pay your debts. If you don't pay up, I'll pay. I definitely will. As for you, the inspectors will be here soon. You'd better tell them exactly how you killed my mother-in-law. Otherwise, I'll deal with you myself. Honey, let's go home.
Okay.
Hold up! Get away from my woman.
Mr. Payne, are you saying my wife is your woman? You can't afford to say that.
Get this through your head. I'm a Payne.
You think your family scares me?
Steven, enough with your tantrum.
No. What's so good about this man? How is he better than me?
Does it matter? I really love him. It doesn't matter who he is or whether he's crippled. It's not the same as how Mona used you. It's not like how you used me or how I used to feel about you. I really love him. Steven, things are over between us. Still, I want to thank you. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have realized so soon that what I felt for you back then wasn't love, it was just gratitude for saving me. Let's go.
I'll never let you marry a cripple.
Who said I was?
You...
Lana, my legs healed long ago. I wanted to surprise you.
So what if you did? Lana, I'm the heir to the Payne family. You'll only be happy if you stay with me.
Mr. Payne, you're wrong. Loving someone has nothing to do with their status. Not loving them has nothing to do with what they have. Farewell, Mr. Payne. I hope you find the one you love soon.
Steven, I love you. It was all a misunderstanding. If we get together, I can be a good wife. Steven, please forgive me. Steven, I love you.
You bitch. If it weren't for you, Lana wouldn't have ended up this way. I should kill you.
Don't kill me. I have a way to help you win Lana back.
Joe, thank you for helping me get Grandma's doll back. I thought they'd already gotten rid of it.
You're so silly. No need to thank me.
I'm used to it. I won't do it again.
Oh, it's my doll. Lana, don't be scared. I'm right here.
Grandma sees me as the doll.
Although your grandma's ill, she's always thinking of you. Otherwise,
she wouldn't have treasured the doll or keep it safe. Lana, I've already sent for a doctor from abroad. I'm sure your grandma will recover soon.
I need to touch up my makeup in the restroom. Oh my. I'm so embarrassed. Why did I kiss him? Oh, it's so embarrassing. Mona, don't you know this is abduction?
You bitch. I don't know what's so great about you. Why is Steven so taken with you? Just you wait. I'll make him hate you soon. He'll be with me again, just like before. Steven, I brought Lana here.
Why did you abduct her?
Steven, you can't let her have her own way. She used to like you, but if you keep her by your side for a while, she'll do as you say. Steven, I shouldn't have said that. But I still brought her here, didn't I?
Get lost!
Steven, aren't you shameless? You joined forces with Mona to abduct me.
Lana, I let you down. As long as you forgive me, I'll do whatever you want. I just want you to give me another chance.
You really mean that? Alright. She abducted me earlier and that really upset me. So,
Lana, stop messing around.
What do you want?
break the hand. She used to touch me.
Bitch, have you lost your mind? How could you do this to me?
Why not? Ever since we were kids, you've stolen so many of my things and beaten me so often. I thought that since your dad is bankrupt and your mom is in jail, I'd let you off this one time. But you just handed me the chance to avenge it all.
Steven, you won't listen to her, right? After all, you did love me once. Also, if it weren't for me, she wouldn't even be here. Steven!
You still won't forgive me. Lana, I was wrong. I mistook her for my lifesaver. That's why I treated you that way. Just give me another chance. Let me love you, okay?
Steven, I don't need your love. I'm already married.
I get it. You'll never forgive me easily. Today, I'll make it up to you properly.
Steven, what are you up to? What are you up to? Steven, are you serious?
Have you forgotten my orders? Hit me. That's too light. Give it your all!
Are you nuts?
As long as you refuse to forgive me, I'll let them keep hitting me.
You are crazy.
Miss Lana, you can't leave unless Mr. Payne says so.
Since you don't mind getting hit, go on then.
What are you waiting for? Hit me!
Steven, you're finally awake. I made this myself. Eat up. You need to regain your strength.
Mr. Payne, you're finally awake.
What's wrong with you guys? Lana's my woman. How could you let her cook for me?
Mr. Payne, we'd never let Miss Stewart handle this. I prepared this myself.
How did she react when she found out I was hurt? Say something.
When Miss Stewart heard you fainted, she didn't react at all. She didn't even leave her room.
I guess I really hurt her.
Mr. Payne Sr.?
Steven, what's up with you? Making all this fuss over a woman.
Dad, I'll handle my own issues.
Your own issues? Do you know who Lana belongs to? She's Joe Reed's wife.
What did you say?
The Reeds are putting immense pressure on us. If you refuse to let Lana go, our families will go to war. Steven, given our current position, you can get any woman you want. Why must you offend the Reeds just for Lana?
No way. Lana's my woman. Even if it means going to war, I'll never hand her over to Joe. Dad, I've never begged you for anything. This time, just stay out of me and Lana's business.
What about our family? If both families go to war, we are no match for the Reeds.
There's no telling.
Alright. If that's what you think, I'll stay out of this. After all, you're in charge of our family. I hope you can handle the consequences. Also, I've heard that Lana doesn't even like you. Steven, dealing with women, it's simple. Once the deed is done, she'll stay with you.
No way. I can't do that to Lana. I've hurt her enough. If I do that, she'll never forgive me.
But you...
Enough! Dad, relax. I'm sure I'll eventually win her over.
Steven, when will you let me go?
These are my signature dishes. Try them.
Steven, you used to cook for Mona, didn't you? So, how did she compliment you?
Lana, we're the only ones in this house. Can you not bring up other people?
Why not? I remember how deeply you were in love with her.
She fooled me. If I'd found out the truth earlier, I never would have pursued her. Lana, can you stop holding a grudge against me over that loser?
She can't control me. And you? Neither can you.
In that case, why can't you forgive me? What would it take for you to forget the past? I'll promise you anything. If killing me would make you forgive me, just do it.
Is that what you think of me? I used to love you so much. Back then, I wanted so badly to win you over. It was like holding an onion. As I peeled back the layers to reach your heart, all I felt was endless pain. Why would I keep staying by your side?
No, it's not like that. It was all a misunderstanding. I know the truth now, so I won't treat you the way I used to.
You still don't get it. You're a heartless man. You were willing to hurt a woman who loved you in the name of your warped love.
She slapped Mona once, so I'm giving her 100. That's fair.
As they always say, love that comes too late means nothing. Let me ask you, are you worthy of forgiveness? Do you really deserve love? Steven, it's over between us. Hurry up and let me leave. Staying here makes me sick.
Am I really about to lose her?
Steven, dealing with women is simple. Once the deed is done, she'll stay with you.
No. I can't lose her. I can't live without her.
Well, thought it through? Will you let me go?
No way. You're my woman. You can only be mine.
What are you trying to do?
I want to make you mine.
Are you crazy?
I am. I don't want anything else except you.
Hey, Steven! Let me go! Let go! Let go! Otherwise, I'll hate you forever!
I don't care. As long as you become mine. You'll never leave me again. You'll always be with me.
Let me go! You're so shameless.
Whatever you say. I get it. I owe you an apology for this. But I'll make it up to you in the future.
Don't come over here!
You think you can stop me?
You should shower first. You're so filthy.
Fine. I'll take a shower. Lana, don't try to run. You can't escape me. Be good. Wait for me here, okay?
You...
Lana, you can't blame me. I love you too much. Don't worry. Once you become mine, I'll make you the happiest woman in the world. Lana! Lana, you'd rather jump than be with me? Is that it?
I told you, it's already over between us.
Over? It's not over unless I say so! Trying to escape? I want to see you try. Trying to escape? I want to see you try.
Steven! What will it take for you to let me go?
You go? I want you to be with me forever!
It's do or die.
Lana! Don't do that! Lana? Lana! Nothing can happen to you. Please, you've got to be okay. Lana! I'm warning you. Do whatever it takes. You must save her life. Do you hear me?
The patient is in critical condition, so...
I'm warning you. If anything happens to her, I'll take the entire hospital down. Do you hear me? Go save her! I shouldn't have forced her. How could I have done that? How is she?
Don't worry, Mr. Payne. Miss Stewart is no longer in danger.
How is this guy a boyfriend? He put her through so much pain.
Stop talking nonsense. That's Mr.
So
Payne.
what if he is? Does that mean he can hurt women?
Hurry up, let's go.
Miss Stewart, it's a dead end.
What?
You can't escape now. Die!
What are you doing?
I'm their target. All will be fine once I lure them away. Don't worry.
Gosh, I'm such a scumbag. I hurt a woman who really loved me. Why? Why did I seek out Mona without finding out the truth first? Lana? You're awake. Can't even be bothered to look at me?
Mr. Payne, you've won. I'm really tired now. Why do you keep bothering me?
Do you hate me that much? Do you hate me that much?
Yes, I hate you. Why did you become my bodyguard? Why did you make me fall for you? You know, the moment I decided to leave you, I stopped loving you. I also stopped hating you. I just want us to be strangers. And you? Why do you keep bothering me? Haven't you hurt me enough?
Lana, no.
Oh, Mr. Payne. Mr. Payne. I'm begging you. Can't you just let me go?
Lana.
Don't come here. Steven, I might not have escaped this time, but did you think you can control me?
Lana, what are you doing?
I want to get away from a demon like you. I never want to see you again.
Lana, don't be reckless. Lana!
No! Get away from me! Let
Fine,
me go!
I'll let you go. I'll let you leave. I'll let you leave.
You really mean it?
Don't look at me like that. I was being serious. I've thought things through. I hurt you over and over again. That's how I lost you. Lana, you can go.
You're not lying?
Of course not. What now? You won't even let me take care of you anymore?
Steven! Damn you!
Joe, don't hit him.
No way! He got you hospitalized. I need to teach him a lesson.
He didn't mean to.
Lana, let him punch me. That way I'll feel better.
Lana, are you hurt? I'll take you home.
I'm fine. It's just a few scratches.
All right.
Joe?
What is it now?
Be good to Lana. She's a good woman.
She's the woman I love most. I'll never let her down.
You better not. Otherwise, I'll take her back for sure.
Don't worry. I won't let that happen.
Why? Why does everyone like that bitch? Lana, you tore my family apart. You're not getting off easy today.
Stop obsessing over the past. It's time to let go.
Thank you for forgiving me.
Before I go, I just want to say I hope you find happiness soon.
Is it even possible?
Tai!
Watch out!
Steven! Steven! Oh, Steven!
Escape? Not a chance.
Steven! Steven, hang in there. I'll get the doctor.
No need. It's too late.
Steven!
Lana. Trust me. I really love you. I've fallen for you ever since the car crash.
Stop talking, you're rude.
I have to say it, or else I'll never get the chance. Lana, I know I've hurt you over the past few days. I only did all that because I didn't want you to leave me. Do you get it?
I do.
Joe. Joe. This time, I've lost. In my next life, I'll definitely win her over.
Steven? 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 Steven! 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 Doctor! Doctor! Hurry up! Mr. Payne Sr., I'm sorry.
It's fine. No need to apologize. I'm sure it was Steven's choice. A few days ago, he prepared a share transfer agreement. This document includes all the shares he owns. It's Steven's present to you.
No, I can't take it.
Just take it. It was Steven's last wish before he died.
Steven, thank you for protecting Lana. I have to tell you something. Lana's the woman I love most. So, I won't let you have her, even in your next life. Rest in peace. I'll treat her well. Come on.
beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave.